The research of positive cartoon animation to change student behaviors in online study in pandemic 2. Tried out research in science context. By Professor Patawat Jongsermzirasakun and Dr. Siripan E. Molat, SIPA Research Organization, Bangkok, Thailand, which is present at the Conference for Higher Education Research, Higher Education in Turbulent Times, Striving for a Bright Future through Collaborations of Lingnan University, November 18 to 19, 2022, Hong Kong 2022.
Introduction. Refer to the research of positive cartoon animation to change student behaviors in online study in Pandemic 1, Hong Kong 2021. Of which designed cartoon animations by taking the context of the subject is applied in format to the content of cartoons animation to deliver knowledge to students through online learning during the COVID-19 pandemic. Although vaccines and medicines have been developed to curb the epidemic, it has not been possible to stop the epidemic entirely due to mutations and drug resistance of pathogens. The schooling is still stuck in the restrictions of virus spread preventing. Sometimes intermittent lockdown measures are required in many occasions. Background of problem. The online teaching media that used also need to improve the context to create more understanding and cognitive in the subject content. With the format is cartoon animation teaching media, which is a medium suitable for the learner's age, which is a fun learning and gain the knowledge in the same time. Because of every child likes cartoon, thus this media has influence to their mind. This teaching media has also easy to create cognitive and understanding of the subject context that they have to learn in compulsory courses. It's also suitable for online learning during the pandemic. Conceptual framework. Scientific cognition is a subject that teaches children to understand things around them with provable reasons. Therefore, it is the basic knowledge necessary to develop analytical thinking potential. And science subjects that are heavy and full of difficult scientific vocabulary that students in early elementary school must study as the basis of compulsory education has been designed it into the form of animated cartoons to create a context for sciences. Research objective. To design the cartoon animation by the content of science subject in elementary school to create a context for scientific cognition. To support science teaching via online study with illustrations that are consistent to fun learning. By concept of a concise summary of the contents of each lesson and review lessons more accurately. It can be effectively combined with basic science and technology textbooks in the classroom. 4. Evaluated the treatment by research operation before and after study the online courses for the media efficiency testing.
Research methodology. SPSS statistical. It is presented through online learning and collected the data by questionnaires and in-depth interviews, to evaluate the effectiveness of this teaching tool by SPSS program. We conducted study by the experimental of 150 samples by qualitative and quantitative research methods were employed by sampling as the target groups from government schools and private schools in Thailand. To evaluate the efficiency of this teaching tools via online learning system, we focused the learning behavior that can be changed into positive way by cartoon animation such as the cognitive and understanding were the result of the research conducting of the learning behavior changed. Chapter 3, The Organisms and the Environment.
Ecology. It is a system that represents the relationship between a group of organisms and the environment around them that occurs in a certain habitat. It consists of the groups of organisms, is a species of organism that lives in the same habitat. And the environment, there are both living and inanimate beings. The ecological organisms. In the ecosystem consists of the producers or consumers and the decomposers. In ecosystem the number of producers-consumers, will be a balanced ecosystem.
Result of research. ANOVA, a one-way ANOVA revealed that there was a statistically significant difference in defined level between at least two groups. Understanding the treatment in between groups and within groups have the highest value equals to 147, and highest value of significant value in between groups equals 0.02.
The example of Chapter 8. The content is consisting of the science subject contents such as the planet, soil, water, wind, and etc. Conclusion and discussion. We found that the positive cartoon animation to change student behaviors in online study in pandemic #2 tried out research in science context can be created. The learning behavior changed into positive ways such as the cognitive and understanding in scientific context for student. Therefore, it is the efficiency teaching media for student grade 1 to 4 in elementary school via online study system in COVID-19 pandemic. Future works. We will present the research topic the soil conservation by restoring soil's nutrients, that used this scientific context cartoon animation concept of explains the research. Thank you.